My name is Petra Matthew.
My name is Tessa Waters.
I am Cassandra Dunn.
My name is Elizabeth Bell Harding.
Hi, I'm Shauna Brady Lake.
My name is Leslie Webb.
Hi, I'm Diana Kelly, a two-time cancer survivor. Cancer is not a secret anymore. My treatment originally started in St. Croix with Dr. Hubdi. I did 2 rounds of chemo, AC plus T. After that, I had my mastectomy in 2011. And I went on to Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama, to the Clearview Cancer Institute, where I follow up with a next round of chemo, carboplatin, and surgery, and came home in 2012. Went back for 3 months checkup, and here, there was again, lymph nodes that was hiding under some scar tissues. So I did the whole thing over again. Perseverance, the family support system that I had was awesome. Couldn't ask for anything better.
And in August 2012, I went up to Florida to have a routine procedure done. And it turned out it was cancer. And within days, it was cut out. And within a few more days, I was just confused as to what I just went through. And I stayed in Florida for about 3-4 weeks and came back home to the Virgin Islands, where I had to go through this thing. I thought by myself because I didn't know what to do. I had never had cancer before. I was very lucky that a friend of my husband's came over, him and his wife, and they spoke with my husband and I and helped us go through this whole procedure. Turned out this lovely family, man and woman, belonged to YAG, and I'm forever grateful. And they've helped me come from total confusion as to what to do next, how to do everything, to being able to hopefully help somebody else go through this horrible disease of cancer.
I was diagnosed in February 2016 with type 2B breast cancer. After noticing a dimple in my breast, I went on to the hospital to get it checked out, and I was diagnosed 2 weeks later. After that, I did a lumpectomy in April of 2016, followed by chemotherapy for about 3 months, and then I did radiation following that. I had a great support team, which included my children, my husband, my grandmother, my aunts, and other family members and friends, too numerous to mention.
In September 2013, I was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer. I was treated with a lumpectomy and 7 weeks of radiation treatment. The process for me was a bit of a challenge. However, I had a very good support system of family and close friends that looked after me on a regular basis. They kept me in good spirits, and they helped me to be very optimistic and to be very courageous about fighting breast cancer.
Little did I know back in 2009 when I was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer that it would happen to me several times over the next 6 years. I didn't think I was a likely candidate for breast cancer. I ate well, I exercised, I had annual mammograms, but it happened. It happened to me more than once. In 2015, I made a decision to have a bilateral mastectomy, and I haven't regretted that decision ever. Cancer comes with so many challenges, but it comes with so many joys. One of the most important parts of my journey through cancer was the support of my family and friends. My husband Jimmy was so understanding, so comforting, so reassuring. My daughters Jasana and Dejanay, they were my best champions. And my sister Celeste, she mothered me through my chemotherapy. And so from that I saw how important it was to support others.
And I was diagnosed in 2013 with pleomorphic atypical cell. I actually was laying in my bed one night and I had just finished my pre-nursing classes and I was laying in bed and I felt it felt like a little almond under my skin. And so when I finally got around to seeing somebody, I was told not to worry about it. It wasn't probably cancer, not to stress. And I said, well, I should probably get it checked out. I had a double mastectomy with a deep flap reconstruction, which was an awesome choice. Other than implants, I was able to use my own body fat and put them where my breasts are, and it's just a beautiful thing that I went through. It was my journey that God chose to put me through, and I think it's made me stronger and better as a human being.
But it started out when my family, my mother, my sister, we go and we do our annual mammogram. So I was in there waiting, everybody got to put on their clothes and it was like, no, not this Miss Gibbs, no, I'm a Gibbs, my mom is a Gibbs. I had a feeling that something was wrong. The lady said she needed to do some more tests and I was like, what's going on here? She took me to another room and my first instinct was, wow, they're gonna cut off my breast because something is wrong. But no, they did me a sonogram and everything. The radiologist read the results right away because I was visiting, but before they could diagnose me, I had to do a biopsy. So I came back home and I did my biopsy, and my biopsy revealed that I did have triple negative breast cancer. Support is all I can say for the YAG Foundation. It has garnered me strength and new relationship with powerful women.
Lived with MS for over 25 years, in and out of remission. And my latest adversity was run over by a drunk driver, leaving me for dead. I hear about breast cancer. And the YAG Foundation, I've known Yvonne and her incredible efforts that she's done in the VI towards bringing breast cancer out front and make it a topic we can talk about. In the adversities that I'm facing right now with my recent amputation, I'm falling back on some of the challenges I faced with breast cancer, and I'm trying to use the same powerful tools that your brain encompasses and the strong, positive thoughts. And with that, whatever we think, we are. I am a survivor.
Hi, I'm Yvonne Ashley GALIBER of the Yvonne Ashley GALIBER Breast Cancer Foundation. I'm the founder and president, and the reason why I chose to establish the foundation is because I encountered two beautiful women when I was getting my chemotherapy. The first woman that I encountered, she was in a walker. She looked elderly, but she actually wasn't because she had a toddler that looked about 3 to 4 years old. And I was observing her and her toddler and her husband because he continued to get up and down going to the registration desk. And he came back and he informed his wife that we do not have breast cancer coverage. So they did have insurance, but the insurance company did not cover breast cancer. The second woman I encountered was someone that I became friends with. And she was a sweetheart, but she had to work every day so she could make money to pay for her chemotherapy. That broke my heart. So as I was recovering after my chemotherapy, I was laying in bed and I'm like, what can I do when I go back to St. Croix? What can I do to get back to the community? And these two women came to mind, and I said, I am going to establish a foundation that takes care of the women and men in our community that's medically underserved and uninsured. And that's exactly what I did, and we're doing well. We're thriving and surviving.